What is up?
What's that?
Imperfectly Blended coming at you from Starbucks again.
Super weird.
This girl right here doesn't handle change well. She had a little temper tantrum when we walked into Starbucks because I ordered a tea instead of a coffee, and that's not what I normally get.
No, because he was expecting me to order it for him.
It's okay.
Yikes.
Paparazzi.
Yeah. So, and I was like, nah, man, you gotta order that on your own. And he did it.
Do you think they can hear you?
I don't know.
Why?
I'm really nervous because there's nobody here. And
Well,
now we have this big,
there's paparazzi.
now we have this big ring light, and so they're like, who do they think they are?
Yep. So we had a great question. It was a two-part question. It was about dealing with the biological parent. So what do you tell your immediate family that they're allowed to say about your child's biological parent?
Yes.
So whether they're in the picture or out of the picture. So what are the terms of agreement there? Is there boundaries or what? And then also the second question was, how does family act towards a stepchild, like extended family, grandparents, uncles, aunts,
Like
stuff like that?
favoritism.
Yeah. Is there favoritism? Is there stuff like that? So the first question, totally different situations, Jess and I, as a lot of you know. So my family has been told, everyone's been told, and if I missed a couple of y'all, I'm telling you now, if you are ever asked a question, answer it and be honest. It's cool.
You're allowed, as long as your answer is rooted in truth
Yeah.
and age appropriate, because there's some things that are too real for
A child.
yeah.
But I trust my family too. I know my family's pretty good at discernment and making sure they watch what they say. So my family's got the green light. If they're ever asked a question, and it could be something that he would need to hear from them instead of from me. It might be received differently coming from them than it would be from me, or might have more truth behind it, or it could be a totally different
Or just
side.
a confirmation
that
of things that we've told them.
confirmation, or they might see it different than I did, so then he's kind of getting different views of it. But I agree, it's all got to be. Now with the other situation,
Yeah, it doesn't really come up a lot because
he's there.
he's there and his family is there. So Zach doesn't have a lot of questions for my side because he'll just ask his side.
Yeah, so that's that.
Yeah.
But if you're in a family that's real vengeful and stuff like that, then you might need to tell them just keep your mouth shut.
Yeah.
Because it's not going to be a healthy answer.
If you can't control your tongue and keep it respectful,
Unmalicious.
yeah, then
Yeah.
you just be like, I can't answer that.
Or you just always say that's for when you're older. That's what we did a lot, just
Yeah.
when you're older. Which he's at age now where we just tell him
Yeah.
stuff, The other part of the question was, is there favoritism, or how do you treat situations where you notice that maybe the stepchild isn't getting the same treatment as the biological with the extended family, and that's just something that's going to happen.
Yeah.
We've talked in other videos about how as a step parent you can love the children differently, and now that's gonna be even harder for extended family because it's not your family biologically, so things are gonna be a little different. So we've actually noticed the further out the extended family is, the nicer. Not that the other ones are mean, but
Yeah.
just more accepting.
More
maybe.
accepting.
Because think about it, if someone is pushing your son, and it's different if it's your other biological son, but if it's like a stepson, or then you go to the role of if it's a grandchild or an uncle or nephew, or it just further down the line, you figure it out.
Yeah.
But the goal is that you would want it to be equal, and if you notice stuff, then the kid's definitely gonna notice it, so bring it up. Don't be afraid to bring it up, that's your kid.
Yeah.
So if you notice that someone in the family's not treating them nice or treating them equal, let it be known, because you're treating them like your own kid. And what else? We ran out of storage, so we had to start that video. It's just gonna be a little
Even though I prep it every time.
hiccup. And we were talking to the one of the barista ladies here, and she's in a blended family too, and she has some wild stuff. So it's cool. Maybe we'll talk on that one day. But very unique dynamics. So was that it?
I think that's it.
I think that was it too. All right, guys. Let us know if you have any questions. And I think we might have some other ones from here too. So is that it? Is there anything else we're gonna say?
That's it.
All right. I hope you all are doing your dates. So peace out.